Well, here we are. Last little chunk of Bloodstained night. How's it going, everyone? Just gonna do something here. Gotta turn this off. Throw out a tweet, and we will be good to go. Alright, I don't have to type this anymore. I bookmarked it on my browser. That was a pretty smart idea. There's that. Oh shoot, well I guess, there we go. Alright, and the tweet has been sent out. Cool, cool. Let us get going here. Alright. So, I'm gonna be completely honest, don't get that. I'm gonna be completely honest, I finished the game on my own in the downtime. I was just too excited, so, you know, I know pretty much everything that's coming up, and I have a plan, Arthur. So, we're gonna go ahead and get started here. We're gonna step right up, as some might say. No, I really don't want to manage for my mobile dashboard, not yet at least. So, a couple of cool things have happened since the last stream. I've been watching a lot of arcade long plays for some god dang reason. I love light gun games, so that's probably why. And I remembered that Typing of the Dead Overkill exists. So I'm thinking that might be fun to play for like a Halloween stream or like an October stream. And I'm getting a new laptop. I buckled. I'm getting a nice gaming laptop. I know it's a waste and it's overpriced and not as good, but I don't care. It's not just for the stream. I need it because my current laptop struggles with some of the basic programming tasks I give it. So, oh, also, I'm kind of like different compared to the last time we played. I'm a bit stronger and I have a bit different equipment. So, I did farm off stream just to speed things along. I've got a lot more money, and I am very, very close to having the ultimate, at least one-handed sword. Because I think all I need... Where is it? Yeah, Blue Rose. All I need is an Imbrued Fang. I need 2 Imbrued Fangs if I want to make both of my Infinity +1 swords. So that's going to be the first order of business today. Second order of business is taking those new weapons, going into the Glacial Tomb, and shoving them straight into the heart of Dominique, if she has one, and murdering her dead. So, with that out of the way, let's go. So yeah, I cheesed. I guess I'll go over some of the changes. So I've got a couple new things. I've got the Pleiades, which I think is one of the, if not the best headwear in the game. That's about it. I've still got Almas. For shards, I picked up a shard called Void Ray while farming. I'll show that off here. It's pretty baller. And so it turns out when you fully upgrade shards in this game, they become passive shards, like your invert and deep sinker and stuff like that. So I permanently have a strength, luck, and gold up, basically. So that was nice to learn. So can I upgrade my Constitution shard anymore? Because that'd be really nice. I'm not gonna... I have another file that I'm much farther along in that I'm, like, done, and in post-game and digging around there. I totally can, sweet. I'm not gonna get to that point with this file. Like I said, I have a couple different things in mind that I want to do. Oh, sweet, alright. We're just gonna have permanently enhanced Constitution, which, if you don't remember, is, that means that we have basically permanently increased defense, and the bonus also gives us extra HP permanently. So you can see our HP is now at 1558. We gained 200 HP from that. Not bad. I'll go ahead and... Are you tired of hearing I'll go with this soon? Don't worry, this is probably pretty much the only crafting you're going to see besides making the 2 best weapons in the game, in my opinion. So, we'll go ahead and save so we can actually get the effects. Oh, I also learned that we can either, I don't know if we can buy them right off the bat or if we need to craft them first, but yeah, whatever. No, we don't have them here yet. we can make EX potions, which are full heals. So I'm going to try to make one of those so I can buy them instead, because I definitely have the money to cover any purchases at this point.
Transmuting this time?
Yep, there we go.
I'll go with this.
So we'll create one of those.
Come back if...
So, yep, my farmer build is pretty good. I think this one I'm up to 87 luck. That's pretty good. So we're gonna go fight. There is a boss. It's the Millionaire's Bane. It will both take care of a quest, and it will also give us the crafting materials that I need. Oh, sorry. There we go. Silence Child. It'll also give us more money than we ever need, again. But the Millionaire's Bane is the one that has a chance to drop the Imbrued Shard. So we're gonna go beat him up. He's a gimmick boss for sure. So, but luckily he is a gimmick boss that is close to a warp point. That being the warp point in the Hall of Termination. And he's easier than the Carpenter. I can guarantee that. So general plan for tonight, for Bloodstained. We're going to go beat the shit out of the Millionaire's Bane until I get at least one, preferably two, Imbrued Fangs. Oh god, that damage. It's gonna even get even sillier when I get the blue rose. But we're gonna go beat the shit out of him until we get the Imbrued Fang, and then we are going to Hall of Termination. There we go. And then we're gonna go finish the game, and then there's a couple post-game activities, and we're gonna try to beat the other super bosses and go in all the other, you know, distinct rooms. So that's the plan for tonight. Then we're gonna switch over to Rimworld and try not to die. Alright, let's see here. I believe he's right here. Yep. Oh dear. The lag is still there, thank god. I heard, unfortunately, that the performance on Switch might actually be a little worse. Oh, I should make sure. So I've only learned this late into the game, there's an option to turn off the shard get animation. So like every time we get a shard, it's not going to zoom in on Mira and be like, yeah, etc. It still pauses the screen and tells you when you get a new shard, but you don't have to have the animation, which is really nice. Okay, let's go. Who's the Millionaire's Bane going to be? Of course, it's going to be a fucking slot machine. Why wouldn't it be? So this slot machine's gimmick is that it hits like a Mack truck, and that it does this. Please land on. Holy shit. Okay, well, that's really nice. See, there, jackpot. That's really nice. So it rolls slots, and with those slots, it determines what's going to happen. Did I get the Imbrued Fang from that? If I did, that'd be great. Let's see. I totally fucking did. Okay, we're gonna do that again. That's not guaranteed, although, I don't know. It seems like the first two times I fought the Millionaire's Bane on my own, it did drop that. What's nice about that is that now, nope, yeah, so that's a reroll. What's nice about this is that it is now just an enemy, you know, in a room that we can leave. The room isn't locked anymore over there, so. Oh, you little fucker. That's the Void Ray, by the way. It's pretty powerful. Use a lot of MP, but it also has infinite range, so. Please die. I can use all day, buddy. So it seems like physical strikes are what trigger it to. Oh shit! Ow. Are what trigger it to start spinning the reels. Because it seems like with magic, it doesn't happen as often. Oh god, this attack sucks. Alright. Oh, don't give me watermelons. I'm gonna fight this dude 5 times. If he doesn't drop another Imbrued Fang by then, oh well. Goddamn watermelons. Thank god I have literally infinite money, not literally, but almost infinite money to do this with. How much money did I get? Oh, yeah. Got like 10,000 of that back. You son of a bitch. I'd like to complain to the lily in the background. This is unfair. Alright, he died. He doesn't have a full... He doesn't have a... If he dies normally, he does not have a guaranteed chance to drop the Imbrued Fang, and he does not have a guaranteed chance to drop his shard. Let's see where he is up here. Millionaire's Bane, where the hell are ya? There we go. I mean, 12% drop chance, but it seems like the less likely something is to drop something in this game, the more likely it will do it for me, so... I know that makes absolutely no sense, but what do I know? Okay, cherries as well. I guess I get to complain to that Lily now, because the Lily is here. The Lily is now dead. I don't know if there's, like, certain, like, if it's fully random, or if, like, you aren't supposed to hit it while it's, like, in its slot phase. If it gets more likely to hit 777 at the beginning as opposed to the end of the battle, I have no clue. I don't know if there's really a way I can cheese it. What the hell is that? Oh, okay, free money. I've never seen that one, see? And I fought this guy like 6 or 7 times in the other file. So I'll take all that. Okay, spin, fucker. There you go. Damn it. That's fine. I prefer that to the cannons. Lily is dead. Oh dear. And I'm almost dead as well. I'm really not worried about making these things. I've got so many melting bones and money that I don't really need to worry about potions for a while. Come on, 777, you son of a bitch. I guess this one's is a little too interested in its bouncers in the background, if you know what I mean. The watermelon's not horrible. Yeah, just keep doing watermelon, that's fine, buddy. Come on. Sure, have me kill another Lily. Why the hell not? I mean, she's not... Lilies aren't even threats at this point. A threat at this point. Holy shit, he just dropped his Imbrued Fang before killing him. Okay. And then he got a 777. Sure, why not? I'll take it. Oh look, our sword has a little handguard thing. Nice. There's a name for that I can't remember. So I should have 2 of those Imbrued Fangs, right? Damn right I do. Let's get the hell... Let's blow this popsicle stand. Let's get us some ultimate weapons. How does that sound, folks? Ultimate. I said it like Alucard says dark metaphor. I can only say these words in the stupid Alucard voice. Dark metamorphosis. There we go. Alright. Let's go beat the shit out of Dominique. How's that sound? First I gotta craft some stuff though. Surely you understand. But yeah, I basically like get drops out of my ears at this point, so that's part of how I got so much money. Is like I just had first I farmed. So the way I did it, I guess, for those that are interested, all 2 of you. First I farmed the death traps in Inferno Caves, the one right outside the save room, the Mimic, because those drop the augment luck shards. And then I use those augment luck shards to make the gold augment shards, which make it so that it's more likely for enemies and items to drop bigger denomination bills. That's why we will probably never see a 1 or 5 coin ever again. It's pretty much going to be 50 and up, and even then it's usually 100. And then that's how we're getting the 500 and the 1,000 ones occasionally. And then I upgraded Pickpocket, and then like it just kind of spiraled out of control. I had a night to kill, and where I wasn't streaming. I was like, you know what? Yeah, let's do it. Okay. Well, Alfred or Johannes, right? Alfred's dead. Thank God. Hook me up. First of all, we can make some stuff. Does this lady still want a strawberry crepe on this file? Because if so, she is SOL. Yeah, fuck that. I've thought about it. I might eventually 100% this game. It's not going to be a worry or like something I'm really going to focus on. For instance, the next time I play this game after today is Sunday. So, which for those not aware, I'm streaming this on a Monday. So, you know, it might be something I do, but at that point I feel like it's just going to be a lot of farming, and that's not really captivating content. I don't know if I want to do it. At the very least, we'll try to get 100% map completion. I'm at 99.9% on the other file. It's infuriating. And I will beat up all the bosses. I'll try to get all the combat out of the way. Next Sunday, we will have other new content to show. There will be a new super boss who I'm not even going to worry about spoiling because it was literally spoiled from the day one. It's it's literally Igarashi. Unfortunately, that DLC got to PCs first, so for consoles it's a little later, which has been a recurring theme I've noticed. Oh god, I can only make one of these. They both have the same stat ups, sure.
I'll go with this.
We can just go farm some plume pork up, but first, anyway, I've noticed they've been having problems getting stuff to consoles because Curse of the Moon was late to consoles. The game itself, you know, was delayed on Switch for performance issues, I presume. And and then like, you know, there's been other mentions about like getting DLC out and stuff like that. And it seems there's been some problems with distribution, which happens. I mean, you can't really fix it. No worries. I'm not like saying the team is like, you know, doing bad or anything. I can understand where, you know, publishing to consoles. Anyway, whatever. I don't know. First, we're gonna craft the Blue Rose. This is in fact the box art sword, so you know this is probably gonna be pretty good. Bye, Almus. See you never. Even though I can just buy a copy of you. Damn right you like it, Johannes, whatever. And while we're down here, we're just we're getting a little cheesy. So for those of you who have played any of the Igavanias, or you played Symphony of Night,
Stop back off.
or if you've played Smash, actually now Smash Ultimate, you'll recognize this sword. So first, let's test out the Blue Rose because I don't have a weapon anymore. I like the look of it. I think it's kind of cool. You know, I kind of like that curved design and like how the handguard is also part of the blade. I wish I could like make Miriam attack here to like zoom in on the blade, but that's okay. I think actually I can go into inventory for items. That's a pretty cool looking sword, I'll say. Fucking Khaled Bulk. I don't know why that's such like a common legendary sword in these, like, especially Japanese games, because it was Tidus's ultimate weapon in Final Fantasy X too. And it almost made less sense there, because the whole game had a whole like kind of Japanese aesthetic going on to it, and then like just Irish or Scottish or whatever Khaled Bulk is. Also hard to pronounce and spell. As I saw the Dark Id put it, what the fuck is this called? Salad Borgs? Anyway. This is pretty nice. It still sounds like an ice weapon for some reason, but whatever. It works. Maybe Miriam is an ice person. Oh. And then we have Rava Valar, which is literally just the Chrysarim. Each swing of the sword. This is one swing of the sword. Pretty broken. So we're gonna go through. Oh, I also made a new class called Glass AF Tank. It has the Risk Ring and the Transverser's Ring, which is probably, I think this is pretty much the highest augmented damage I can get at this point. And then I have my Swordmaster. Just to be not too cheesy, I'll keep Swordmaster with the Blue Rose, but everything else is getting the Rava Valar because it's incredibly powerful. So, especially Farmer. And we will get one more thing in the Den of Behemoths today that will help our traversing needs. Okay, let's go ahead and buy some new potions. Her potions are not in fact too strong for me, and I know that for a fact. Anything else I want? Let's get some fantasy as well. Mile not, and some holy waters. It's not like money's particularly an object at this point. And then we're gonna buy. We're gonna buy a couple of those Mizo. Where'd it go? I made it, didn't I? There we go. We're gonna buy a couple of these guys because they restore a lot of health. So, you know, no particular reason I need that. So I'll go ahead and eat that first one. There we go. I think that's the first strength up I've gotten somehow out of food. But then again, I've kind of been focusing on luck up stuff. The strength I've got for the most part. Okay, next step is to not farm for more money. I don't need it. Next step is... we're gonna go dunk on OD. Actually... yeah, we're gonna go dunk on OD. First, we're gonna talk to him, though. Back to the Live Ex Machina, or whatever the hell it's called. And actually, while we're up here, we might get a quick... There is a room that we never finished up here. I just have to remember where it was. There's an area we never went to. Fuck it. Never mind. We'll just talk to OD. Try to be a reasonable adult around him. Fat chance. Time for the obligatory, I'm interested in this.
Here to take out a book?
It's funny how, like, it sounds different, because obviously it's been years. It's been, God, 22 years since Symphony of Night, so it sounds different, and this audio isn't compressed to high heaven. But at the same time, you can still tell it's him. It's pretty great. Alright, so we're going to take the XP intake off, because I'm not really worried about that. I think we will take the Sentinel Tome.
You certain?
Yeah, whatever. So I noted it when I first met him, and, you know, we're now here. So there's that, like, little hole under him, right? So, we're just gonna go ahead and invert, and, I'm so sorry, OD. Oh. Uh-huh. So we got some nose glasses. So that's technically part of this room. Okay, sure. Oh god. I can't do it anymore? What the fuck have I done? OD, have I glitched you? What's this one have? Macaroni and cheese, why not? Maybe it's Robbie Belgrade's favorite food, I don't know. So we can just do this forever. It's, cruel? Yes. Funny? Kind of. I don't know if this is, because there were, like, in Symphony of Night, with the merchant, you had to do it a certain number of times and you get different items. I don't know if that's same as here, or if it's just those two items. I think it might just be those two items. Have I had mac and cheese in this file? I have. That's fine. That's another, you know, a heal at some point. Oh god, alright, Miriam, please. So, sorry Yoda, you're a cool dude, but I had to do it. I did it all for the nose glasses, which we're not even going to wear because they're awful equipment. But keep those nose glasses in mind. They'll become relevant later, and I wish I was kidding. Right, I do not have a warp to the Den of Behemoths. We will go to the Garden of Silence. So, now we're pretty much just going to go finish everything off. There's a reason I'm putting off the extra, like, the key bosses until the end, besides the fact for pacing. Because we are going to have to come back into this file after the end for a couple other loose ends, so don't worry about it. First things first, though. Oh, that's the Warhorse's room. Maybe it was somewhere else. Ah, whatever. We'll figure it out later. Sorry, nerds. Still totally don't need your services. We have a little exploring to do in the Den of Behemoths, and then we're gonna go fight the boss. Because Gremory also needs an ass-kicking last I checked. So, ass-kicking's all around tonight, really. I'm still mad I didn't get to kill Alfred, but, you know, it is what it is. Alright, off to the world that never was. I don't like calling things edgy necessarily, but the world that never was is kind of an edgy name. I'm still debating if just taking an area and doubling it in size counts as padding or not. I mean, I guess it's cool. It's weird though, because like spoilers, there's only two areas to this secondary area. It's here, and then it's the glacial tomb, which is the final area. It's like, why not make it just the one area and longer? Because the glacial tomb's kind of short, but whatever. I'm not a game designer. I like to think I am, and you guys will be seeing the fruits of my labor this week. But I'm not like I haven't made a successful game yet, so I forgot about these giant fucking beers. Oh god. I don't know why I find them so hilarious. So you can see the blue rose does a fair amount of damage. If we go over to our tank config, that just doesn't feel right to say. It's pretty good. Oh, you old bastard. I'll get him next time. Oh. So the not Chrysogrim is really good. Chrysogrim, however the fuck it's pronounced. is really good if you have like stationary big enemies. Otherwise, it's or if you're just running around the castle. And running is what I intend to do very shortly. Oh god, that's the ceiling. Sure, level up, why not? Go ahead and hop right up here quick. Backdash like a true Castlevania player. Got some crystal. These poor bastards never get a chance to fire anymore. I can kill the bats in one hit again, yay! Ow, you bastard. Okay, well, just after I said that, both these guys get to fire twice. Cheers. Alright, let's see. I love the face it makes when it's like, when it's in its pain animation. It's like, oh dear. Just a second. Did the stream go down, or is it just my computer mucking up? Okay, I think it was just my computer, which I wouldn't doubt. Now that it knows that I'm getting a new one, it's been acting a little feisty. It's alright, laptop. I'll still use you for, like, taking notes. You're just piss poor for pretty much everything else I need to use you for. It's not you, it's me. I was in a bad spot when I got you. Some waystones, ever appreciated. Reminds me, those are so common now, it reminds me of Dragon's Dogma, where, like, first part of the game, you might find, like, 1 or 2 wake stones throughout the entire games, which are, wake stones are basically, you know, 1-ups. And then in the end game, your quest is literally, there's a quest literally to find 20 wake stones, and everything just starts coughing them up at you. Speaking of which, Dragon's Dogma, a game I might be interested in streaming. I love that game to death. So maybe I can play it like around the holidays, and or maybe next E3, and we can get I can summon a Dragon's Dogma 2 from either, even though probably not. Like I said on this very stream, I think it's gonna be a while before we hear anything about Dragon's Dogma 2, because the dude working on Devil May Cry 5 had the choice between the two. So next year E3 is probably the earliest we hear anything, unless he does an interview in the interim. Okay, so this guy. This is a race. He's blue, because of course he is. We're gonna need to get ready a little bit here. So we got our reflector ray, we got speed belt. Let's go. And I already fucked it up. We're gonna go restart right now. That's not gonna work very well. Luckily, there's no penalty for failing except restarting the race. I can if I aim my reflector ray right. So we're basically just gonna cheat. Call a spade a spade. Okay, thank God I pulled off the invert. It seems like when I really need invert, I'm not good at pulling it off, and then I accidentally pull it off quite often. Damage boost, let's go with that. You're too slow! Because I have the cheese. I'm surprised he doesn't, like, call you out and disqualify you like the Penguin in Super Mario 64 when he sees you using a fucking ray trace program. Anyway, we have acquired the accelerator, which is exactly what it sounds like. And it is with a heavy heart that it is time to say goodnight to the Bunny Morphosis, because accelerator is really fucking good. So an accelerator. Oh, right. I have to. There we go. It just lets you run really fast. Is exactly what it says on the tin. I'm gonna make sure my equipment's all up to snuff. Yep. We're actually gonna swap out the weighted ring at this point because I'm not really looking for more experience. We're gonna swap it out for. Well, let's check our equipment quick. And we can increase our damage even more. Yeah, let's do that. Silver powering. I've killed quite a few enemies at this point, so. And that's you guys. Oh, almost perfect. Gotta be a little careful because I don't necessarily want to run back for supplies right now. Oh, shit. Okay, that's the last thing that could have hurt us. Oh, well, there we go. Can we re-race that dude, actually? We could. I wonder if he gives another reward. Not really willing to risk death to find out. And we're gonna switch to the Robert Baral, because, or the whatever the fuck it's called, because I can move while attacking with it. So this is kind of the point where you realize you've kind of broken the game over your kneecap. Alright, I do have to actually invert for this one. Ah, you bastard. Oh god. Oh dear. Oh my. Oh me. Alright, if these were just a little... It's a minor thing, but if those are just a little easier to double jump to, that'd be great, but that's okay. Oh yeah, this guy. I can do this all day, buddy. Oh shit! Heal, 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 heal. Oh god. I've made a grave tactical error. Let me go, you fuck. Here, have some silver bullets. Oh, he's dead. That was a waste. That's okay, though. Ah, get dunked on. So you can deal damage with the accelerator. It's good for killing a bunch of, like, lower level enemies. Not really a combat strat per se, except with, again, the... I should learn the name. The Rava Valar, there we go. Ah! Dragon. I remember when these guys were nigh on killed before me. And now they hurt a little bit for sure. On Dragonheart, cool. Somewhere Saphira is crying. Jesus, how old am I making an Aragon reference? Fucking A. That was really the... The hell? Just a second. Frickin' A. Sorry about that. Kinda really can't wait till I don't live in an apartment. There's a big thud on the felt through the ground and through the couch. Doesn't help because my apartment is right next to the stairwell. So when I hear people fucking clomping up with their freaking elephant feet, I'm like, could you please not though? More waystones? Okay, now they're kinda useless. It's the thought that counts though. So we're basically gonna speed through the fucking peasantry over here and just try to get to... Oh god, big bookcase. I think we already looked at this one. Oh yeah, that was the end for that one asshole. That nameless asshole who was doing the experiments. That Jeagle promptly turned into paste on the walls. Anyway, I can't wait to not live in an apartment. Oh my god, these crits! Oh yes, long live. Oh look, it's the laggiest boss in the game. Other spoiler alert, he doesn't show up in the boss rush. I wonder why. Alright, I should probably just take the token effort to kill these guys quick. Hey, that's cute, I have that attack too. It doesn't do much damage to you, so I'm gonna do this instead. Okay, here, have a silver bullet, asshole. There we are. He's dead. Alright. So that's pretty much it for exploring, almost. There's a couple more areas, but this 3-stack of giant cannons, for instance. The 3-stack of giant cannons, what a room. Cashmere equipment. Oh, sounds comfortable, but not necessary. Oh, wait, just a second. Had Gotta get that last map square up in there. I'm not here for you guys this time. There we go. See you nerds later. It's so nice to have Accelerator, and it's so nice that it's not something you have to grind for. In, which one? I think it was Dawn of Sorrow at the very least. You had to grind for... Wait, what? I have been bamboozled and tricked. I went the wrong way. I forgot, we have to go down the well. Okay then. But in at least Dawn of Sorrow, there's a Black Panther soul, which literally does the exact same thing as this. You just run really fast and do damage with it. And you had to grind for it. It was like a 2% drop rate in one of the last areas of the game with an enemy that was like, it spawned once in the room, and that was it. Oh yeah, kind of weird, but I guess technically the other part of the castle is like right below us right now. Okay, listen, we need to stop right now. At least I upgraded Drain again, I'm down for that. So kind of weird those are so close together, but is what it is. Don't want to put too much open space on the map, it just kind of doesn't make sense. Oh, there we go. Have we killed these guys yet? Now we have. Resist ice, oh boy. My favorite kind of equipment or passive ability in any video game, resist element, where it gets used for that one elemental area at best. I'm sure there are examples. Please don't tear me down for them. Some more Orichalcum. That guy just better. All right, let's see. Oh, we got another bookcase. Any lore? It's Crescent Stroke. Interesting that they're giving me a move for these. Oh, god damn it! So, I was rather peeved when I realized the warp was so close, but we're not gonna quite utilize that yet. But yeah, it's so weird that they'd be giving us a move for the Zangetsu, the katana this late in the game. Is the thing, yeah. Another weighted ring, so if I wanted even more XP gain, now would be the time to do it. Not really on the menu though, so go ahead and bounce right up here. Huh, that's weird. There's boss doors here, but they're open. Remember that room, it will come in handy. And one last little grind session. This guy's a quest mark. Not to be confused with Kretschmar, which is a brand of lunch meat that I became all too familiar with in my time working at a deli. Sometimes it still kind of hits me that I don't work in a kitchen anymore. I'm like, thank God for that. So, to give some context for that, pretty much every major job I've worked in life, up until the job I have currently, has been a cooking job. And it, got a little tiring. Got, like, really a lot tiring. So, oh, what's this? Oh, it's a chair. Well, that's nice. Oh, is this gonna drop? Fouled shit? Fouled chew? I don't fucking know. Alright, just need to do that 3 more times. I love that this guy can go into the scenery. It's really cool and good that way. Oh, there's another level up. Yeah, these guys are worth a like anomalous amount of XP. I guess it's just in case you're not quite up to snuff. It's a chance for you to level up really quickly before the final boss. Come on. Oh, damn it. Come on, get out of there. Oh, shit. I feel like the hitbox are less, somehow less and more wonky for these flame pillars compared to what the those fucking fire elementals spawned in the infernal caves, but what do I know? Alright, well that quest is done. Let's go ahead and explore in the downward direction. The southward, if you want to be, wrong. So the other really nice thing about Accelerate is that it will open... like I said, it acts like an attack, so it'll open secret areas if you run into them, which is kind of nice. While you're just I honestly did discover a couple extra like breakable walls just dashing around the castle in my other file, so makes sense why they give it to you in like second to last area of the game. Oh, these guys. Hello, have you heard of my friend the Robin Boral? I'll take your E as a yes. Oh shit. Oh god. Still hit like a ton of bricks, make no mistake. Also give a ton of experience. Alright, let's see. I'm trying to remember where I've been here. Yeah, I think I said took one look at this room and said fuck it. And good choice for that, because it turns out it was just a blue chest. I need to find a save room. If someone cut together like every time I said I needed to find a save room in this game. Alright, we can't go through there yet. That's right, there is still a little content to this game left. We're in the end, but there, like I said, there's a couple things to do before we end tonight with Bloodstained. But if there was like a compilation put together of every time I said I need a save room, that'd be great. Oh, god damn you. Alright. Oh, I don't have enough MP for that, huh? That's unfortunate. Alright, well, come here, you. There we go. Just need a little bit of encouragement to make it into the afterlife. Oh, we're gonna go ahead and turn this into Reflect Array. Fragark. Fragarak. Fraggle Rock. I'm trying to angle it so I can, like, ping-pong back, or pinball back and forth like a motherfucker, but no luck. What's Fraggle Rock got for us? Alright. It's technically better than this, but it's not. So I'm guessing that's just for people who didn't do a lot of crafting, because as I noted, or as I didn't know, I noted this internally, I didn't say it, but it seems like this game relies a lot more on crafting for progression as opposed to looting like in the other games. So, or farming. Let's see. Have I discovered everything I can up to this point? I have, okay. You know, I'll bet you $10 over here we're gonna find a save room. Fantastic. Which, I mean, is fine. It encourages people to use the crafting system. I'd say the crafting system in this game feels pretty alright. I think there's definitely some, I don't know. I feel like there's some things, I'm obviously a little biased, but I feel like there's some things where it's like, the ingredients were a little too hard to find, you know what I mean? Or it's like not abundantly obvious. Like, I still haven't found any lemons or apples in this game. Like, apples of all things. The only way I can think is maybe they drop from horses because horses like apples? I don't know. But, anyway. We're gonna save one more time. Now that we have that stuff discovered. A little more damage for our Traverser's Ring, hopefully. Now let's go beat the shit out of whatever's waiting for us down here. How's that sound? Oh, hi Snake. Hi Grammar.
I have you now.
I don't know why that sounded like no. Maybe that's how it's pronounced, but whatever. Oh shit. He's got those things. Who is he? Fucking Anderson from Helsing?
You just made your last mistake.
Oh, shit. Well, bye, Snake. These cutscenes are still kind of really wonky, but whatever.
Miriam.
Hi, Gremory. It's just you, me, and your really uncomfortably placed camel head thing on your belt.
But without him to wield it, it poses no real threat to me.
That's what you say.
Wrong, demon. Songetsu's wrath and mine are now one. You used Jeeble, and now you will pay!
Very amusing, wench. I do not have time for this. But, seeing as I need your crystal, you leave me no choice.
This is all just a very fantastical allegory for reliance on crystal meth. Oh, I'm so funny.
Plans end here.
Baal, King of Kings, must be summoned. Prepare to be brought in line.
Turns out they're just trying to summon a gigantic bale of hay. Anyway, so she says the sword is nothing to fear, and we could do some fair damage to her here. But she did make it a point to make fun of the sword, so let's break this guy out. Ooh, the music changed, and look at that, full crits. So yeah, she's really not afraid of the sword, guys. Oh shit. Get me out of here. Ow, it hurts. That does a fair amount of damage, I'd say. Oh, shit. There we go. The hands will follow us, but they should be slow enough at this point to not really make it to us.
The moon is full. Your final
All for you, Zengetsu. See, now that I'm thinking about the katana's name, like, I'm thinking, like, how do I even pronounce Zengetsu's name? Oh, shit. I don't know how to dodge this attack. I'm sure there's a way, but it seems to me like it's just a straight-up, like, two-hit attack. Alright, really playing intelligently here. My massive Rick and Morty brain. Disclaimers, I don't particularly like Rick and Morty. Mick and Rorty. I feel like I shouldn't say that. Oh, she dead. Okay. Bye. And we got Dimension Shift. Which is also going to be something we use in a endgame quest for an idiot. That's all I'll say about that. A baka, if you will. I believe that's what they call it. So that was kind of anticlimactic, but yeah, see you, Gremory. Smile you later, and please, for the love of God, like, get a different belt. It's, like, I'll show you what I mean. Let's see. Archives, Demal. Oh, shit. Here we go. Like, look, she got a giant camel head thing. And, like, they put it there, and it's like, ugh. Like, I'm not alone in saying this just looks like she has a giant camel-headed dong, am I? Maybe I am. I don't know. I'm open to the possibility that I'm just corrupt beyond measure, or beyond hope. Oh, ow, fuck. Alright, well, Gremory's gone, so that means we've got one last little bit of bullshit to deal with here. Tracer? That's not what Tracer looks like. Alright. Let's see where to go. There it is. We're gonna go ahead and favorite that. So yeah, we can just literally do this. And I hope you like hearing the word Dimension Shift a bunch. Almost as much as you love hearing the word invert. Whoop. I mean, at least her voice actor's good. I mean, you know, I won't say it's the greatest voice acting ever, but it's not bad, so... See, now we can get past this wall of ice that we, by all accounts, should have been able to hit or melt down. Oh.
Dimension shift.
Like I said, don't expect to stop hearing that anytime soon. We're going to be using it a bit even after this stretch. Alright, down we go. Fucking called it. Ammo capacity up at the last second. That's, something. And our final save room. Let's go. Gonna switch over to Swordmaster for this one. Alright, let's go kick us some demonic nun ass, shall we? Just you and me, you jerk. So, like I said, fucking call it. Oh, she's coming down with a bad case of the Reds. Oh dear. She's turning into a fucking Jolly Rancher.
So even
Fucking coy
Gremory
look.
has failed me. Alfred was afraid of what you could do with the shards, but not I. Look at you. Is that what you wanted? The crystal? You betrayed us, Dominique.
And you look kind of garish now, kind of chintzy.
Oh, don't think me ungrateful. I have you and Johannes to thank for teaching me the alchemist's lore and how to control the shards.
Whoops, dropped the ball on that one.
Shards, I might add, which you gave to me of your own will. Your sacrifice has become my strength.
Joke's on you, all I sold you was a bunch of fucking cerulean shards, so have fun throwing a little bouncing ball of water.
Why are you doing this? Because once again, the demons appeared, and once again, God stayed silent.
So yep, Dominique's entire revenge arc is the classic, well, God didn't do anything, so
While his servants were slaughtered mercilessly, one by one. So I began to wonder, what if there is no God? What if the Lord we grovel and pray before is a lie, and our faith draws power from some other nameless, unspeakable thing?
I can't wait for them to realize to reveal that Bloodstained and Darkest Dungeon take place in the same universes.
So,
I'd be so happy to see that.
Because God can rot. I decided to seek a higher power. The power to slay gods.
See, what you're missing here, Dominique, is you're trying to kill something you're not sure even exists.
Do you realize how many people have died as a result?
They deserve to die because they were weak. And more will follow until I obtain all I desire.
Okay, I don't know if this is bad writing or just indicative of Dominique going off the deep end, but isn't her whole shtick is that people are dying to demons, and she's mad about that. So instead, she's okay with people dying to demons while she's going for, oh, fuck
This
it.
whole mess wasn't enough for you?
If the last summoning had been enough, I wouldn't have had to bring you here.
You're after a more powerful demon. Sheeple's crystal wasn't enough to summon it, so you needed mine instead.
Smart girl. I like that. But your crystal was too clean, too pure.
Should have said simple and clean, just saying.
So I made sure you would obtain shards and acclimate yourself to demonic power. Then Gremory could possess you after the battle with Jebel had worn you down. If Zangetsu hadn't betrayed me...
That's pretty rich coming from you.
Doing the right thing isn't a betrayal.
Thank you, Miriam.
You know what?
I love how these two are just
never expected to
bouncing
be
like
put
back
in a
and forth
corner
in the
like
background,
this.
but they're basically still in these portraits.
You leave me no choice but to play my final card.
Exodia? Oh wait, that's 5 cards.
I will use my crystal and the Libelo Gaiath to summon Baal, the ultimate demon.
Do you realize what will happen to you?
Do you? You don't. So I'll tell you. There's a reason Jebel survived 10 years ago.
His flowing locks of hair?
What does he have to do with this?
It was in his blood. An exorcist, like me.
Oh, I didn't realize he had to inherit exorcism powers.
Our blood suppressed the crystal corruption and effectively spared his life. And now I have surpassed him. I command the crystal through Enochian script. No demon is too powerful for me to summon, even if I cannot keep it here forever.
But the process is slow, because I can see the summoning isn't complete.
Do you really think you can stop me before then?
Dominique, I'm seeing holes in your plans, but
Oh, yes,
okay.
I do. You don't understand what power is for. You wield it stupidly, arrogantly, and now you will pay the price.
Somewhere, Graph is going fucking mental at all this talk of power. Alright, now it's time for Dominique. As hilarious as it would be if she only had all of my shitty shards that I've been selling her, she actually has some pretty good shards. Mostly the boss shards. I can understand why they didn't... It'd be a nice bit of gameplay and story integration to have her only have the shards you sold her, but that would also be broken. Because then people just wouldn't sell her shards. Ow! Right in the face. Oh, Jesus. Ow. Oh, that really didn't actually do that much damage. Oh, this fucking attack again. Oh, Jesus. I don't think I ever got hit by that attack in the last time I fought her, but, that hurt like hell. Oh, dear. And she's dead.
No choice. Baal, I summon thee to my side.
It was cheesy, but I just want this to be over. I've burned myself out a little bit on Ritual of the Night, but let's see what Baelsack is up to, shall we? Oh, he's a... it's a face only a mother could love, huh? Oh, geez, 3 faces only a mother could love, and I'm walking on him. This feels dirty.
Hello there.
Oh, hi, you hung out on this head this time. Last time she hung on the cat head. Also, don't you dare fucking quote... He dropped 500 gold for me, thanks, buddy. Don't you dare fucking quote Obi-Wan Kenobi at me. You're not cool enough for that, Dominique. I'm gonna pop a cap in your ass while we're at it. I said I'm gonna pop a cap in your ass while we're at it. Fine, I'll pop a cap in the cat's ass. Face, as it were. Literally taking that one on the chin. I got bullets for days, Dominique. I can and will end your life with this gun. Oh dear. And she can and will try to end my life with these fucking hula hoops. Oh. What the hell? Oh dear. I never saw her do that when I fought her the first time. I kind of killed her too quickly because I was cheesing the entire time instead of using a gun the entire time. Well, I did finish off by shooting her in the face, so I was pretty good at that. I guess my sword just doesn't know what the hell to do. I kind of like that guns are actually kind of a viable thing to use in this game, and I killed her. As opposed to the other games where they're kind of crap. Well, Bale's probably dead, and so is Dominique, so unfortunately we're not going to kind of quite confirm the kill. We're just going to bounce while the getting's good. Alright, that looks pretty death-ish to me, though. And there she go.
Dominique. She could have done so much good, but...
I know.
Wait.
So glad I get to end the game with Miriam wearing a fucking cowboy hat. Keelboy hat.
The book that started it all. What are you going to do with it?
The same thing the Master was trying to do. Before he
Be
died,
insane?
he inscribed
And useless?
Enochian letters onto each of the castle's structural weaknesses.
Ah, remember when we fought him right before, not even fought him, but when we first met him, he was writing on the ground. Oh-ho.
Now, I will use the book to perform a rite here at the heart of the castle.
Oh, that's cool. Wait, are you gonna try to destroy the castle we're currently standing in? Grand plan,
The
Johannes.
rite will activate the Enochian script and send the castle and demons back from whence they came.
So that's what Alfred was trying to accomplish.
Keyword, trying.
We need to begin. Stand back, Miriam.
Also, I don't think we're in the heart of the castle, but whatever. In fact, on the map, it looks like we're to the far right. Oh, whatever. Just take this bugger out, shall we? It's a pretty good-looking castle. I'll give him that. I don't really see where any of the areas in particular are, but that's okay. It looks nice, and that's what counts. So, of course, you have an Igavania. It has to end with the castle crumbling up or down into something. And there it goes. And for the first time in the game, we get to see blue skies. How nice. I would start humming Mr. Blue Sky, but I don't want to get sued. Even though I do love that song.
Yes. We've made the world right again.
Yay! Except everyone's dead. Yeah, there we go.
Jebel, Alfred, Zangetsu.
Jebel's fate was already sealed. There was nothing we could have done. And the Master and Zangetsu made their own choices. They fought gladly and proudly for what they believed in.
I would not call Alfred's fight proud.
Lives like theirs deserve to be celebrated.
True. And demons still remain in this world. They can grieve later, after finishing the last of them off.
That reminds me.
Woo! Road
The
trip!
Master took note of how I was forestalling your corruption and suggested some improvements. I think I might be able to stop the crystal from overtaking you permanently.
Really?
I can't make any promises, but yes, I think.
Well, thank you, Johannes.
You're very welcome. Come on, let's go home.
That didn't match the subtitles for shit, but okay.
All right.
That was nice. That was a fun, good game, even if I've burned myself out on it a little bit. But I'm happy with it. I have my quibbles, and it definitely could use some updates and some technical performance issues, but, or, you know, squashing of those, but it was a good game. I do wonder if they'll make a sequel of this. I feel like it doesn't really need one. I mean, I guess Zangetsu is kind of still like on the loose, and Gremory is too, but you could very easily end with that story. It's nice. But yeah, nice amount of content. It was fun. You know, it was basically Symphony of the Night, but newer, with some quality of life stuff. So let's see, I recognize Ray Chase. He voiced Noctis in Final Fantasy 15. Obviously, Zangetsu is David Hayter. Robbie Belgrade for, you know... Oh, Carrie Walgren! Huh! Oh, she voiced a couple people. Interesting. And then Errors, David. For those who don't know, Carrie Walgren, she was the voice of Lady from Devil May Cry at one point, and she was also... Her first role, which she's still kind of ish known for, is Haruko from Fooly Cooly. So, I don't know if that was her first role overall, but it was certainly the one that put her on the map, so... But yeah, in Ray Chase, like I said, originally the roles were supposed to be different. Originally, David Hayter was actually supposed to voice Jeeble, but I guess they decided against that, so... Which is cool. I think Ray Chase did a good job as Jeeble, so... See, that's a game I'm tempted to play, because I might be actually able to run it on my new gaming laptop, the Windows Edition. I just don't know. I've heard it's maybe better with the DLC at this point, but... Anyway, this is a good game, though. These credits are going to last a while, by the way. There's no way to fast forward through them. Honestly, I'm kind of just going to wait for my name, and then probably, like, quit out if I can. Because it's after, like, it'll show... I think it shows the clan that you registered with first. So in my case, Clan Vinesauce. And then it shows everyone from... It shows, like, 3 or 4 different clans. So it's not quite the 4-hour credits from Mighty Number 9, but it's still something. As nice as this music is, it does loop, and it's just pictures, pretty much. But yeah, I think he did well. I think they did well. I'm not going to say he did all of this on his own, obviously, but I think they did a really good job, honestly, especially compared to a lot of the recent, like, genre revival games like Yooka-Laylee or Mighty Number 9. You know, it definitely performed better than those. I think the music was great. I think the visual improvements were good. You know, I think some of the enemies are maybe a bit too just shiny, if that makes sense. I know it's kind of stupid to say, but, you know, whatever. It was fun, and there's more to come. There's like 13 free DLCs they have yet to release, so... Which, I'd rather they release them later than put off the actual game's release date, so... But definitely worth the wait, I'd say, so... It's still kind of unreal that not only have I been playing it, but I've reached the end of this game, so... I remember back in frickin' 2016 playing the Gallium Minerva demo, and then I think it was 2018, last year, where we had the extended demo, which basically went to the Zangetsu fight. And even back then I called it that weird moon room would have something to do with something big in the end. So... But I had a lot of fun. Like I said, after this stream, gonna be taking a break from the game. I'm gonna try not to play it until Sunday. Because, you know, I kind of, you know, burned out a little bit on it. I mean, game came out on the 18th of June. It's currently the 1st of July. And I probably put collectively this file's playtime plus maybe another 10 hours. Basically, how do I put this? This file's playtime plus the difference between this file's and the other file's playtimes into this game, so it's upwards of like 40 or 50 hours, so which to put that in a couple weeks is pretty crazy. So, but I'm glad I could experience it with all you guys. There is an Easter egg where if you sit at the piano with the fairy out, it'll sing to you. Yeah, Yamane, another great soundtrack under their belt. I wonder if Kahori and Michiru up there are related. I honestly don't know, so... It'd be cool, though, because I know there was... I think the artist for this was Ayami Kojima, or like... Wait, Kojima isn't it? Hideo Kojima, yeah. Anyway, okay, I got confused. I was thinking, anyway, I know that, one of the artists, or she was making a poster or something, but she was one of the original artists for Castlevania. I think she was responsible for, like, the kind of gothic look that it had for a while there, from Symphony onward, until they went anime. Anyway, you know, she's got the same last name as Hideo Kojima, but I'm pretty sure they're not related, so, I don't know. Always interesting when you see people who share last names, but aren't related. I should quote that. You're gonna see a lot of people who share last names if you look at their family, usually, but... Always strikes me when I look at credits to games like this, just how many people can be involved in a video game. Like, even people who aren't even, like, doing, like, quote-unquote video gamey things. Like, frickin', like, community managers and, like, outreach people from, like, studios, or audio studios and stuff like that. And there's poor OD getting dunked on. Here we are. There I am, Clan Vine Sauce, Nicholas Hildre. I actually made it into these credits, unlike for Starbound. We'll pretty much watch everyone from Clan Vine Sauce. Good job, folks. You're pretty good people. You're pretty alright people most of the time. And in the middle, we're gonna have Vinny Vine Sauce soon. I see that Kaz. I'm trying to see if I recognize them from the streams, but I don't think I do. Or they didn't use their screen names, so... Of course, Buckos, to forget. And of course, Abaka. There's just so much to look at. Oh, Lord E. Lou. And a couple of emojis, of course. About 12 Kittens sounds familiar, for sure. I don't know if there's anyone else I'm really seeing. I might just be not catching their names. Well, of course, there's Lanky Kong. I recognize that name from elsewhere. I think we missed Vinny. That's okay. Whoops. I was too busy looking at everyone else, but... Of course, there's Aaron, Clan Egoraptor. I'm just gonna skip this. It's great. It's awesome. There's nothing. It's just clans at that point. So... And then on your first completion, it's like, hey, you unlocked some shit. So now that we've had that, you know, fairly climactic and closing ending, we're gonna jump right back in and act like none of that ever happened. Because we've got a couple things, like I said, to do. So first thing that we're gonna do is going to involve OD. So yep, there's a clear star. So let's see. I put 17 hours in this, 16 hours in this. Okay, so it's actually like closer to like 20 hours, I guess. So I was way off, but still, that was a fun 20 hours. Especially considering that I'm pretty sure Symphony Night only took me like 12. So. But the replayability is high. It'll be a while before I come back and replay this. That's just my personal thing. I don't replay games very often. But what you'll notice is that our progress was saved. We still have this area in here. So, you know, a couple of things have changed. And by a couple, I mainly mean the one that we need to go check out with Odie. But if you haven't figured it out yet, I would like you to spell Odie's name backwards and pronounce it letter by letter. So don't pronounce it do, pronounce the two letters, and that will give you a hint as to what's about to come up.
Dimension shift! Dimension shift! Dimension shift! Dimension shift!
Ow. Let's see, where's the warp here? Do I have to go up here? I do. We're gonna switch back to Swordmaster here. Oh, sweet, the axe doesn't hurt you if you kill the dude before it hits you. That made sense almost. What an odd room. I'm sure it doesn't mean anything though, even though I already kind of spoiled that it means something. You'll see very shortly if you've hopefully started putting two and two together on this. First of all, we're gonna go back and finish up this Demon Lord quest. I believe this is all the quests we have for Lindsay until the EGA content comes into the PS4 version, in which case we'll have one more quest from her. Actually, no, there's one more boss we have to fight. Let's go. Let's just do this first. So, we're gonna save down here and we're gonna go hang out with our friend Odie. I do not believe that completing the game has unlocked anything new in crafting, at least not for now. Oh no, I only have 61,000 gold. Whatsoever whilst I do. I actually didn't end up using any of my potions. Nice. Bonk. Oh, I can hit it. There we go. Got it. 50G, 500D, 100G. Pretty good. Another 500G. Enemies can't help but drop money at this point for me. Alright. So we're gonna head over to whatever. The library, I'm gonna call it. I'm done pronouncing it stupidly. And we're gonna give our friend a new visit, because he actually has something in stock for us. Hello, friendo.
I've come by some new reading material.
And guess what? It's super fucking overpowered. Not really. The Ultimate Tome, equivalent to the Prowess, Tailwind, and Mastery Tomes. So the Mastery Tome is proficiency growth, which is, I think, if you use techniques, they level up faster. Oh boy. Tailwind and Prowess. Prowess increases standard attack speed. Tailwind makes us move faster.
I'll go with
Much as I hate to do this, we are going to get rid of the Godsend Tome, because we're going to need these other stat boosts immensely.
That tome is especially valuable. Make absolutely sure you return it.
Oh, we will, don't worry. With that being said, that has now unlocked a new scene with the final boss, so let's go fight them, shall we? First, we are going to go, Hall of Termination. That's the closest. That's the quickest warp point to save point turnover time. Oh god. Poor game. Like I said, I would not be opposed to some patches that would just kind of, not have like random freezes and glitches like that. Alright, well, let's go fight the final boss again. I know you guys enjoyed it so much the first time, we're gonna go do it again. And the final boss is gonna have a couple of different attacks, so we're gonna get ready here. And we're gonna use Welcome Company. That's fine. And we want Directional Shield. Where did that guy go? Okay, there we go. And actually, we're gonna go. I don't know what shortcut are we in right now. Oh, screw it. So we're gonna go Swordmaster, Ravalar. Those are fine. And then Welcome Company. Accelerator's fine. Directed Shield. Alright, there we go. Alright, let's go fight the final boss. Oh, what's this? A new door has appeared. Huh. You know, it's probably Odie if I had to guess.
Stop.
He's a little pissed.
Odie?
I warned you. What you take from the library must be returned to the library.
Oops.
Oops.
You'll pay for this transgression.
Death is too kind for you. I'm surprised he didn't say he's gonna make us walk in the dream world for all eternity.
What you borrowed.
Also, yeah, so Dio, fucking duh. Oh, shit. Oh, dear. There we go. Hey, I actually blocked most of those. But yeah, he hits like a Mack truck. With every step he takes and every move he makes, he hits like a Mack truck. Oh, fuck. Oh, damn it. So he's kind of a mix between Dracula and his son. So, which is interesting. But this is going to be a battle of attrition, I'll tell you that much. Oh, dear. Gotta wiggle out of that one. I learned that the hard way. Oh, God. Where are they gonna spawn? Besides everywhere around me. Ow. It's just... I'm gonna beat him for his pocket change while we're at it. Alright. I have to use these foods. There's no way I'm getting out through anywhere else. Oh god, sorry, I had to concentrate here. This is a post-game boss after all. Oh, he transformed into a wolf for a second there. Oh god damn it. Okay. Don't spawn him. Oh, fuck me. Oh god. You do not want to be jumping when he uses that attack, as we learn now. Nice try, grab boy. No blood for you tonight. Oh god, I'm potato mashing. And he's a bat too, and he used his mist form. How cute. I'm so glad this was not only that this guy's in the game, but that this is the cameo he had, and that we get to fight him too. Add insult to injury, we basically look like Alucard, so I'm gonna burn the EX potion. I really don't give a shit. Die, you bastard! Oh, we did it! Alright. So we got standstill. Project a field that stops time. Old D is dead. There he go. So we go ahead and equip that bad boy. It's literally JoJo. It's just literally JoJo. This is nothing new. There's been JoJo references for eons in the Castlevania games. So... But, yep, it's a JoJo. Well, we should go pay our respects to his grave. So, we're gonna go ahead and... It's really sad to kill someone like that. You know, he's so vibrant and full of life. And he was a great cameo. It's always sad to see someone who makes a cameo die, so... I'm just gonna go ahead and say... respects at his grave. Or not, because he's still fucking alive. Thank God.
Oh, D? You're still alive?
And he has a fucking Waluigi face.
Vampire, remember?
he's so done with us.
Right. Sorry. I suppose you'll be wanting your book back.
No, you defeated me, which means you now command me. Pillage my shelves as you please.
Poor OD, I feel so bad for him. But you'll notice our lending limit went up a little bit. We can equip literally algo, algorithm analysis. We can just equip every book in the game now. So if we really wanted to be cheesy and overpowered.
Pillage my shelves as you please.
Poor OD is pissed. I'm so sorry, buddy. Will walking on your desk help? Will teabagging your desk help? No? Okay, I think OD needs a little bit of alone time. We're just gonna go. So, yes, I thought that would happen before the final boss or like during the credit sequence, but no luck, you have to go back and fight him, which makes sense, because that's not exactly a fight a lot of people will be equipped for if they aren't going in with the cheesy weapons that I went in with. Alright, so next is the bosses, the secret bosses. So we already beat the Millionaire's Bane. After that, we have two more bosses and 3 more rooms to explore. So first, we're going to bounce over here, and we'll pick up a couple of secret rooms on the way there. They give a fair amount of XP. So now we're completely broken as opposed to mostly broken. First of all, there we go. Pick up the gauge glasses. This allows us to see enemy HP. Unfortunately, I tested it. It doesn't show an HP bar. It just shows numbers. Oh. This is what standstill does. It does not slow bosses down. It slows bosses, but it does not stop them. So we're just going to go with the glass tank for a little bit, because we can literally just... Oh, sweet. MP max up. Like I said, accelerator, incredibly useful for finding secret rooms. Now, is this the right place? That's the question. Yes, it is. Okay. I just fucking burst through these things. Oh, fuck you. Alright, well. Where we found ourselves here? Celeste's room. Let's take a seat, shall we? It's kind of a nice little room, isn't it? Oh, what's that I see? Oh no, it's a ghost! So I don't know if this is a reference to Celeste the video game, or if this is like a Kickstarter backer thing. It's interesting, but I don't know if it's a reference to anything. Also, we can do this. It's a nice little room. It's also the only secret room that doesn't involve a boss battle somehow. With that, we bid adieu. So yeah, if someone in chat or the comments knows that's a reference to this video game Celeste or not, hit me up, because I wish to not be ignorant of that. Or if it's a reference, because, I mean, it could be a reference to Celeste. I don't know much about Celeste. So, or it could just be, I don't know, there's a picture of a cat in there. Maybe it was a backer's cat died or something. This isn't the way I want to go, damn it. Or maybe it was for a backer who died. That happens. Like I said, Michael, it's, you know, kind of like with Michael Mamaril and Borderlands 2, so... Oh, damn it. That was too fast. Okay, there we go. In which case, that would be incredibly poignant. You know, there's not very many ways you can do a music box without making it sound sad and poignant. Or creepy. Those are really what Miriam boxes. It's kind of all I've seen music boxes used for is for them to go out of tune and be really creepy, or for them to be used during a really sad moment. Okay, so next up is the Warhorse room, which is in the Garden of Silence, next to the Boulevard of Broken Dreams. Oh, aren't I funny? And we're just gonna zip fucking zoom through this place here. This poor guy, I haven't talked to the entire game ever since I got these movement texts. I'm so sorry, dude. It's nothing personal, I promise. Alright, let's see what's behind the Warhorse room. It could be anything. But it's probably gonna be a Belmont. So... yeah, this is just Iga basically insulting Konami, which I'm cool with, because fuck Konami, kind of. But yeah, it's a Belmont, except he's dead and slow. He's undead, as it were. Yep, he even has the throwing knife. He has a whip. It hurts like hell. And he's dead. Again. I got the Imbrued Rude. Oh, Ruinous Rude. I got the Imbrued Skull. So, worth noting that the quest that was for avenging Richter. So, obviously make of that what you will, but... And then it's the Carpenter. Oh boy. In my favorite area in the game. Ugh. Well... Like last time, we're gonna warp to the Hall of Termination first and save there. Then we'll make our way to the freaking Oriental Sorcery Lab. And while we're there, we can take care of another loose end in the meantime. Oh, this is a good map. I like this map. Sounds kind of weird, but, you know, a good map is kind of everything in a Castlevania title. And I'd say this is a pretty good one. Oh, well, not Castlevania title, technically. So remember how much trouble I had with these guys and how angry I got during that part? Now, not only can I kill them, but I can kill them by doing the nice amount to them. Oh, no, you won't be attacking. No, sir. At least I can tell when an enemy's going to drop their shard or... Ooh, augment strength. Nice. So for this one, we're gonna go Swordmaster, but we're gonna do it with the Ravalar. And in fact, now that I've beaten the game, let's just go cheesy, because I'm doing it anyway. Go ahead and heal up real quick here. Alright, time for the Carpenter. The Carpenter. Okay, we might... Yep, you go ahead and do that. And you summon a Demon Lord. That's cute. I can kill those guys now. Not necessarily with impunity. Also, I learned you can stand on this thing and not get hurt, which I didn't expect. And he's gone. We did it. He didn't drop his shit, but that's okay. Does he have a drop, though? Oh, he has a shard and a drop. Huh. I have no idea if this is a reference to something or not, so... And yeah, this is just obviously a Belmont. So you noticed we're at 99.21% enemies discovered. Out of all that we've done, there's one enemy we haven't found. Strange, isn't it? So... we've killed all the super quote-unquote, we've killed all the bosses. We've done everything we can. And we're pretty much set for equipment. So for our last moments in this Let's Play, or stream, at least for now, we're going to hang out on a train. And I'm so happy to say that. But I'm also dreading what we're about to do, so... it's a pain in the ass to set up, and it's a very high chance you'll just die while doing it. Still, it's worth noting that the enemy we're missing is number 44 in the bestiary, whatever. 4 is often associated with death in Japan and China because it is pronounced, at least in Chinese, which I took, it's I-R-San-S. I've lost the accent over time. There are certain tones you have to pronounce them in, and that's important because S, or is it S? I believe S, I-R-San-S, yeah. Which is denoted in English with an S and an I with a downward slash over it, is 4. I believe S or S is death. So it's kind of like how 13 is unlucky in our culture, except they have a pronunciation reason for it instead of some other superstition. I honestly don't remember why 13 is unlucky. It's kind of funny that it is, because 13 is actually, you know, a baker's dozen. Because bakers used to give away a free extra loaf of bread because they wanted to be known they weren't cheap. So, fun fact for y'all. I'm sure y'all were dying to know that about your medieval bread facts. A skull necklace, we'll see what it does, why not? But probably not going to end up equipping it. Amplifies the power shards at increased magic cost. Not necessarily thank you, though. So we're here for a reason, besides getting that secret room, and that's because we need to get on the train. And the game could not tell what the hell was up with that. Holy shit, 2 shards. Bull-eyed Blast. I just really like that name. Oh, there's another room we missed up here. Go figure. Probably because I need an invert. I gotta use the rave thing as well. Macron is dead. Damascus equipment. Alright, sure. And an HP up. And another shortcut. Making that our 5th available shortcut out of 8. I want to make sure I did that math right. Yes. Poor kitty cat. Let those guys loose. Surely not the battle come to that in the future. Resist strike. That sounds kind of useless. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know. In games like these, like the different damage types, they don't tend to make or break the game particularly. At least from my experience. I say as I have a video game that's predicated entirely on the balance between strike, blunt, cut, and pierce, but that'll be discussion for, I think Wednesday? No, Friday. I think it's Friday night that we're doing a Pearl Dev stream. We'll see. Or maybe it's next Sunday. Let me check. I should know this. Yes, next Sunday. The meaning behind my words will become clear. Which, I mean, surprising, because the meaning behind my words are usually insanity, but what are you gonna do? So, we're gonna go ahead and get on the choo-choo train. We cannot refight the boss, unfortunately, the train demon, but we can do another thing. There's one other thing we can do. So this is where we're gonna find the final enemy, and there's kind of a special gimmick to finding him. Oh god, yeah, that lily dropped something. I can pretty much just walk forward and keep pressing square and basically decimate these people, so... Oh, I guess I just got that. So you'll notice there's a prompt to sit up here. There's a reason we didn't do this the first time around. There's a time limit to this. So we're gonna sit down and we're gonna enjoy the view for a while. And a little bit of lag, because of course. Looks like those trees are coming out of the water. It's not unprecedented in real life, but whatever. It's so interesting to see the castle from here, and it doesn't look like there's a village near it. Like maybe the village is small on the other side, but it's also like, how are we all the way out here? I don't know, there's some geographical fuckery going on, I think. But it's a nice view nonetheless. Surprised they didn't take a chance to stick like a little water monster out here or something. Also, because I don't want to be a dick, there is a slight jump scare coming up, but it'll be telegraphed. So, it'll just be a really loud noise and a close-up, but it's not going to be particularly gruesome. But, just so you know, like I said, it'll be telegraphed. As soon as our eyes start closing a little bit here, we start squinting. Which I cannot control, you just have to sit here for like a minute and a half. Maybe a minute. I'm bad at estimating time, honestly. Always goes way faster or way slower than I expected to. Like I said, cool looking castle. So, I can tell that's probably just a either really low poly model or it's just literally a flat JPEG of the castle in the background, but you do what you gotta do. It sells the illusion a little bit. I guess I lied too. The ending is not the first time we saw blue sky in this game. So I guess this sky's pretty blue with the Aurora Borealis in the background. I couldn't help it. What can I say? I'm strucketh. Oh, actually, that reminds me. I'm gonna need to jump into the menu, like, right when this boss starts, because it has the most annoying gimmick ever. Or not even boss, but enemy. Aho! Oh, what have we here? A mad little bastard flailing in the background? And get ready, here it comes. There it is. Okay, so this thing's deal is that it curses us every second that we're in its view. For, like, ever. So what we want to do... And it does a lot of damage for where it's found. So what we want to do is, we want to get stop time. And hold it. There we go. And hope to God we kill it. I'm actually going to use another holy water and heal. Alright, hold on. Okay. And that's it. It's dead. It's kind of Mort looking-ish. Didn't drop its shard, unfortunately, which is a resist curse. But there you go. With that, we have found every demon in the game. The Kune Kune. He waggle. He wiggle. He have fun. It's fucking animation. He also has an item drop, but fucked if I'm charming that. Charming that? Farming that. Okay, that's enough of that. And that's it. We have fought every enemy in the game that is present at the moment. Again, there will be an Ega boss fight. That comes out on Wednesday, and I'll be streaming Bloodstained again probably on Sunday. If only for a little bit. Unfortunately, we can't go back. So it's kind of a pain in the dick to farm. Because you have to walk all the way to it. And do all of that, but whatever. I'm also just too lazy right now, so... I imagine Miriam just like vaulting headlong into these things, being like, oh, like never learning. Just keeps doing it. And still does damage somehow. All she needs is a piece of toast in her mouth to complete the anime trifecta. Even though I don't know what I'm trifecting. Well, I think that's going to do it for Bloodstained tonight. Very fun game. Don't expect this to be the last Bloodstained stream ever. Just expect it to be the last for a while we wait for other content to come in. I don't know, maybe if I like set up like a ghetto rig here, I could maybe do an unboxing of the other rewards that I'm going to be getting in August, because I backed at the $100 tier. So that'll come with some goodies. But yeah, don't go anywhere. I'm gonna get back. I'm gonna be gone for a couple minutes here. Gonna get some stuff ready, and then tonight we're gonna be playing RimWorld. So back to the little river fortified river area we have, which is really nice. So thank you all for joining and stopping by so far. Just a reminder to hit the follow button if you want to be notified whenever I go live. We also have links down there for my Twitter and my YouTube page. Schedule updates and stream notifications will be sent out on Twitter, and YouTube is where I'm going to be archiving my streams in case you miss anything. So thanks for stopping by and watching so far. The stream will go offline. I'll be back in like 5 minutes, or like 3 or 5 minutes, somewhere in that time frame. So thank you all for watching, and I will be back in a few minutes.